grabbing a slice. I wasn't gonna make it. My stomach had been growling for the last hour. My snacks were consumed during my last pit stop. Choices were sparse. I didn't see any familiar glowing signs to direct me. My despair turned to triumph as a pizza shop with their lights still on came into view. I pulled in the parking lot quickly, exiting the car and rushing through the doors. It only took me a second to realize that something was off. The two people behind the register looked at me like they had been caught. It would have been wise for me to just turn and run away, but my stomach was calling the shots. "Hey, are you guys still open?" I called, cutting through the unwelcoming air, thinking they would say something that turned me away. They didn't, staring at me until I was right in front of the counter. "Yeah, we are," the one on the right said. "Great, can I grab a slice or two?" Trying to leave them to whatever they had been doing, the man who had responded went to grab a to-go box. The other man looked at me with a cold stare. I tried best to ignore him. Pizza sauce lined his lips, his unwavering gaze making me sweat. I continued, unable to stop myself. "I'm headed back homeward to visit some friends I haven't seen in a while. Probably gonna be wild. Maybe a bit weird seeing everybody again." His friend walked back over, an empty box in his hands. "What kind?" he inquired, barely getting the words out through his bared teeth. Whatever you have. Just a couple to get myself back on the road," I answered, becoming very uncomfortable. "Sure. Say, Joey, why don't you come back real quick? I got something I could use a hand with," he said, turning to the other man, both exiting hastily. The hunger in my stomach was replaced by a cold feeling. Something sinister was unfolding. I leaned over the counter, trying to see what they were up to. I didn't need to find out. The dead man lying on the floor behind the counter told me more than I needed to know. His face was gone, bitten off by what appeared to be wild animals. The name tag on his shirt read, Joey.
Joey.
I ran and called the police.
This was only the beginning. Click now to solve the mystery.